Oh wow, yeah, going all the way back there. Wow,
Yes. No, Grievous first appears in Tartakovsky.
that's it. That's
That's the
my
first
mistake.
appearance of
My
General
mistake.
Grievous,
Hmm.
which is sick. Oh, dude, fuck you, Roman. Battlefront 2 or Force Unleashed, and you can only pick one.
Hmm.
I feel like, obviously, I like the story of Force Unleashed more because it. Oh, fuck, but the 501st Journals. Damn.
I think Force Unleashed, even though I probably spent more time on Battlefront, Force Unleashed is just
But you want the experience of being a clone trooper, though, don't you?
for
And
sure.
like
That's a part of it.
Battlefront gives
That's a
you,
part of it.
it also gives you the experience of flying a ship. Force Unleashed just gives you the powers of being a badass fucking force wielder.
And great legacy characters to weave into the story. Yeah.
And Ron Coda, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Like just Ron Coda, Juno Eclipse, Proxy. I don't know. For characters, I might have to pick Force Unleashed. Because I think I could get away with them with always saying to myself, I really wish they made a good Star Wars game that's like Battlefield. But I would rather say that than I really wish they made a good Star Wars game with a great story where you play as a Sith Lord. Because
Yeah, I got it.
I gotta go with Force Unleashed because that was just like chef's kiss of a game, dude. That was like, thank you. Thank you. Sincerely from my heart, thank you for Force Unleashed. That is one of the best games ever fucking made.
And came at the perfect timing too. Everyone was
It's
red
so
hot.
replayable too, bro.
Yep.
Like you can play it right now and it's fun as hell.
Matter of fact, I've been thinking of playing it
Matter
again.
of fact, I'm playing that shit right now.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, but like for Galactic Conquest, I still get Lord of the Rings Conquest. I could realistically mod the fuck out of Lord of the Rings Conquest and turn it into Battlefront 2, bro. Like, I'm
Yeah,
good.
I really enjoy the Shadow of War game.
Yeah, that's a good War in the North. War in the North is really good. You should play it.
No, I haven't played that one.
You can play as an elf, a dwarf, and a ranger, and it takes place during the 3 games. Also, this is heresy. Why? Because you had a second lightsaber. It has less missions, less planets, less boss fights. The first one on the Wii, bro. If somebody out there has a Wii, I know, right? You're probably the only person. But
Yeah,
if you're
sadly,
out there,
mine's gone.
if you have a Wii with Force Unleashed 1 on there, I will buy it from you. I will buy it from you. Swear.
One
Because
second
that
show.
game, every other version of Force Unleashed does not have what's it called? It does not have like 7 missions.
Check this
You
out.
never go back. So you never go back to hey, dude, the theme song for that game was so good too.
One of the greatest. Look at the art for the disc. Look how amazing that is. Absolutely incredible game. Yep. Had to show that off while we're on the show. Yeah.
See, Marcel, that's the thing though. That's my point. I would much rather sit here and go, damn, I really wish they made a game that's like Battlefield but Star Wars. Rather than, damn, I really wish they made a badass Sith game because we've never gotten that. Doesn't mean we can't get a Clone Trooper game like Republic Commando.
We desperately need that.
We desperately need a Clone Trooper show.
Yeah, because we have Bad Batch,
It
right?
was Bad Batch. Fuck off.
Yeah, it
Fuck
wasn't
off
good
with
enough.
that.
It wasn't good enough.
It's not. They're not even Clone Troopers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically not even Clone Troopers.
It's a technicality. We all know it. It's a technicality.
It's literally a technicality. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The twist at the end of 2 is good, but the twist at the end of 1 that you die is fucking better. What are you talking about? What the fuck?
They both
I actually don't like the twist of 2, and the canon ending of 2 in the Force Unleashed world is that they capture Vader because there was going to be a 3. There's actually a book where Boba Fett shows up afterwards and gets Vader out, and then shit goes down. But they were supposed to actually have Vader captured and put on trial and shit, and Boba Fett and the Empire come and fucking get him out, and which would have been great. But thanks, Disney bought Star Wars and said no more games.
Nope.
All our games are going to be canon.
You're trying to have fun? Fuck no, said Disney.
Right. And they made it canon, bro. Dude, the whole Bespin thing, the fact that you can pick people up and move them and just drop them. There was no force meter. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like it is in what is it? Jedi games, Fallen Order and Survivor. Get the fuck out of here. This isn't Dark Souls. It's like I do like those games, but nah. They said, yo, this is Force Unleashed, cuz we're unleashing you. Now you got to go around, get points, level up, so that you can unlock more powers. We ain't stopping you from having them.
Everything was unleashed in that game in terms of the character development, the plot, the strength levels, everything was unleashed.
That game was Star Wars Unleashed, bro. That was they put so much fucking love in that game.
And it was correct me if I'm wrong, that's the beginning of the Sam Witwer arc, right? In Star Wars.
Yeah. He was in before that, he was in Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, so he does have sci-fi realm experience.
Yes. Yeah. So he was in Battlestar Galactica, and then he was Starkiller while still in Battlestar, I believe. I don't know. I feel like his character passes at some point. So he might have died. He might die off at some point. I don't remember. I haven't watched Battlestar in a long time, and I do know that he was a good character. It might be no spoilers. Sorry, I'll stop. Battlestar, go watch that. That's good. But this is a Star Wars thing. Yes, that is where Sam Witwer got really into it. Then because of his acting in that game, George Lucas liked him so much that he became Maul and he was already doing other characters in Clone Wars, just randomly, intermittently. And then he became Maul, and then, the rest is kind of history. I think he also voiced Palpatine in Rebels, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting.
Yeah. But, no, Sam Witwer, totally the guy. I would love to meet him someday.
Yeah, same. I would wait in a couple-hour line to meet him. He's a cool guy. Seems like.
Yeah, see, and Roman, like I said, 1 has more missions. It has a better multiplayer. Its multiplayer, do you guys remember? 1 had a multiplayer that was literally Smash Bros. With Star Wars characters. Or no, that was 1. And then on the Wii version, it was like Mortal Kombat. No, I think 2 had the Smash Bros. Type 1. But 1, because it had Boba Fett in it and shit. But 1 was a banger, and the storyline, bro. The fact that you go there, you go to Felucia, you have to fight Shaak Ti, and then you beat her. She jumps into a Sarlacc to kill herself, to just deprive you of the kill. And I'm sure merges with it. She's like, I'm gonna go become part of it for 1,000 years. That's fucking kind of gnarly. And then, what is it? You get on the Sarlacc. That's sick. That's sick as fuck.
Some of the peak.
And you go back. See, this is the Wii version I'm talking about here. The Xbox version, I don't even think you go back to the planets multiple times. Some of them, because the Jedi Temple you go to 3 times. Because you fight, 3 times. Because you go there, you kill that weird Sith dude with the shield and the actual red lightsaber, and he's the same species as the guys on Utah. The Palins. You fight that ancient Sith Lord that's been hiding under the Jedi Temple for 1,000 years or some fucking shit. You fight him, And then you go and fuck around in the galaxy. You go to like Kashyyyk and all these other places. Then you go back. You fight that other chick who's like a Sith, but she's like rogue, and she's trying to like, she's a Jedi that went dark side, and now she's trying to go there and get all these artifacts. So you hunt her, you kill her, and then after that you go fuck around again in the galaxy, and then you go back again, and the third time you fight your dad as a ghost.
Yeah, that shit's legendary. I remember
like,
that.
Like, bro, that game is so fucking good. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if PC version is the same. PC version might have all those missions, but Xbox and PlayStation version do not.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to play it and you want to fight an ancient Sith Lord and go back to the Jedi Temple multiple times, you got to play either the PC or the Wii version.
Correct.
And that's the way
that'll be the complete edition. Yep.
Yeah, and in the Wii version, yeah, the multiplayer is more like Mortal Kombat, which is cool. But with lightsabers or like it depends on the character. Proxy has abilities to turn into different characters. Oh yeah, you fight him as Darth Maul, bro. He turns into Darth Maul at some point, and then he's switching between multiple fucking characters because he's trying to stop you from like going forward. And he's switching into all these different Star Wars characters to fight you. It's cool as fuck.
I really enjoyed some of the Star Wars characters' appearances in the Soul Calibur games as well. The fighting games.
That too. Yep. Oh, also the very first mission in the Wii version, completely different than the other versions. Completely different than the other versions. And what's interesting about that is, first of all, it's at night, which is way cooler because Vader and the Empire and the 501st are striking Kashyyyk in the middle of the night, like, and it's all like lit up by fire in the trees, and Vader's just walking. You can't run. You're just walking, and you're just force choking and throwing, and you know, like he walks up, kills a stormtrooper immediately for fucking about, and then it's just like he's like, "You're commander now," and then they just go, and then like you're just fucking up Wookiees. Then you fight this Jedi dude, and then he's got the sun, and that's Starkiller, and Vader takes him and kills all of the Imperials around him. Yeah, in the fucking Xbox version, it's like bright day at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like sunny. You're just like walking through the jungle, la da da. Like you're not even up in the trees like it was like in the game, dude. Way better. They also remove a line and a scene from the second mission where you're playing a Starkiller and you're going to get Ram Koda. When you take out the shit in the hangar where they have the Republic gunships, but the LAATs, but they're like modified to be like rebel ones because they were like his militia, right? Because he had a militia, because he had this force vision to not trust the clones, so he refused to ever have them. He didn't know why. He just didn't trust them. Good idea, because he conscripted his own soldiers. Ram Koda is badass. He is awesome. One of my favorite Jedi. Now, when you get there, after you take out the hangar, you're trying to get information and see where Ram is. And there's one guy still alive. And he's literally just telling you, like, man, I ain't telling you shit because you're just going to kill me anyway. I'm already dead. Like, he's just, like, not giving a fuck. And Starkiller's just like, fuck you. Like, he's just so pissed because the guy's just like, do it, bitch. Like, great scene. Not in the Xbox version.
No. And it's just robbing you of that finer detail. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like watching, it's literally, okay, it's watching the theatrical cuts of Lord of the Rings.
Yep. Why would you do that when the extended exists? Correct.
And then finding out there's an extended edition. Yes. The Wii version is the extended edition.
I kind of had a similar conversation earlier about how it seems that everyone wants less and less hours in their movies. I want more and more. Give me the 5 or 6 hour movie.
But here's the thing. People want more episodes of a fucking show.
Okay.
So I'm like, you want more episodes of a show, you will watch 8 episodes of Stranger Things in a row on a Saturday, but you won't watch Lord of the Rings because it's too long. Fuck off.
I know. Yeah, that's the problem with them. Yeah, correct. The majority of mhm.
Guess what? There's this magical thing, especially with streaming, called a pause button. You may not have heard of these, but you can do this thing where you pause it and unpause it at any time, and it puts it back right where it was, almost like you just watched an episode of a show. Like if you wanted to watch a 4-hour movie, it's kind of crazy. You could watch it in 20-minute intervals at your leisure.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing barring you from doing so. So yeah, that
Right.
excuse is retarded.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid excuse. Those same people will sit there and binge anime all weekend, but won't watch like a movie. So,
And you ever heard of the term popcorn flick? Like everyone just wants popcorn flicks in general nowadays. You know, they don't
to be
really
honest,
want their.
That's Avatar. That's Marvel movies.
Yep. Yeah, I hate to say it. A lot of
So
Marvel movies are. That's true.
that's exactly what Star Wars has become, I guess, at this point. Other than like
Sad.
Andor.
And well, that's what this show is anti. It's anti that.
Yes,
New
yes.
Star Wars. Yeah.
We are anti-sad, except for
Correct.
Andor. Andor, we can talk about it at length.
Yeah.
We'll actually have to do an episode on Andor. That would be fun.
And I'll stake it right now. I'm actually, to all the viewers, I'm a Skeleton Crew believer. So I know that's a controversial take, right? But go ahead.
I'm gonna have to fucking watch that show so I can talk to you about it. That's the only thing I haven't watched from them.
Yeah,
other
it's
than
an
like a
interesting
little
one.
kid show. Since today, Wonderless, what's up? How you doing, girl? How you doing, girl? Yeah, since today, actually, this is our new show. Jake broached the subject with me. He wanted to do a show specifically about the fun parts of Star Wars. So we're talking about what we love about Star Wars, not the regular stuff we talk about on the Roller Rumcast. If we can help it. I'm sure it'll come up in conversation as it already has at least once, but trying to stick to just fun stuff. Tonight is just free form, but going forward, every other Tuesday, we're going to, for the time being, it'll be every other. Maybe it'll be every at some point, but we'll see about that. We shall see about that. We shall see, Gandalf. Wonderless, I know you're drawing stuff. If you want to draw some stuff for this one. This is Koozie and I's show. All right, we never answered this question, Jake. What do you think?
Let's see. Do you guys want Star Killer to be canon? No. I think that's just a hard no because they made him just by design. They wanted you to have like max shock factor because he's the strongest fucking thing you've ever seen. And so therefore he's got to stay locked in the meta box. For right now, he's locked in the meta box.
Well, George Lucas was heavily involved. Yeah, like George Lucas was heavily involved with his creation as well. He basically was like, no, he's just Luke Skywalker if Luke was on the dark side and Anakin trained him. Like that's what he is.
But that's not fair to put out into the world unless you have something.
You literally can't have him.
Yeah,
you can't have him. That's why they have that motherfucker Merrick. That's why they have Merrick instead in the Darth Maul show and in Ahsoka and all that. Because he's like fucking Temu Starkiller. Like he's obviously the Inquisitor that's calling the shots. He doesn't have a number like all the other ones do. He has a name. So it's very clear to me that he's probably supposed to be like Vader's personal Inquisitor or some shit. You know what I mean?
He would have definitely been one of Vader's somethings. I don't know the exact title, but
yeah. Well, his apprentice, but it couldn't be because Palpatine would be like, "You're trying to kill me slowly with an apprentice."
Right. Exactly. If he had an apprentice, then it would be too much power to overwhelm Palps, and he would.
Well, remember he keeps Starkiller's secret from Vader for a long time from Palpatine for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And then Palpatine finds out about him because shit's going down, and it's like pretty fucking obvious that somebody else is doing something. Like too many Jedi are getting killed randomly, and Vader's not the one doing it. And like too many rebel cells are getting taken out. Shit's happening all across the galaxy now. Vader's got all this information fucking randomly. Like, so Palpatine's like, you got an apprentice, dude. Like, I know that. Kill him. And that's why Vader throws him out into space. But
Yeah,
then
100%.
doesn't actually kill him because I don't know how that works.
Leia was once thrown out in space and just weaved her way back
You
in.
know that would be his fucking argument. You know that would be Ryan Johnson's argument. He'd be like, well, actually, if the Force Unleashed halfway through the game, before Star Killer turns halfway light side, he gets thrown out into space, and then Vader
Because-
just like wakes him up. You go.
There
Shut
it is.
up, dude.
The Force keeps you alive in outer space.
It's even like that's the only part of that game where you're like, oh, that's fucking stupid.
No,
Everything
yeah,
else is
just
good.
cancel that part. Yeah. Mhm.
But Vader's like, I had to make it look like you were dead. I mentally used the Force or some shit to make sure that your eyeballs and organs stayed within your body. Like, I don't know.
Indeed.
I fucking know, bro. He wakes up in a back tank. I do know that, but like, was he like a lizard when they freeze? When they get scared, like a deer. He's just like, it's thrown out the window. And it's like, but like literally everything freezes.
Yes.
He's like, if I freeze before space freezes me, I win. Reverse Uno in space. I don't know, bro. But Leia did. Leia definitely reverse Uno in space. Hey. Thank you. Thanks, Wonderless. The homie G. Yeah, for sure. I'll send you like the thumbnail and stuff. And then my dad loves Maul.